Hi Leo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 11th to the 17th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me as my voice goes weird. Do keep in mind this is general for the week, so just take what resonates. But as well, thank you in advance for your love and support by liking this video, leaving me a comment or several down below, and subscribing to this channel, and joining this Leo tribe if you haven't done so already. Bear with me. Anyways, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email and I'll definitely get that started for you. Everything you need is down below in the description box. More importantly, the overall message I channeled for us, they're saying because I'm a Leo sun, we got getting everything you want. Getting everything you want. And I do feel the need to mention before taking this attempt to get this reading done, given it's the second one, they're saying the number 2 will be relevant, even multiple 2s. Anyways, they pushed me to start dancing, to get in the mood, to lighten things up, to speak upon your week to an extent. And on that note, the song that Spirit chose on shuffle to speak upon your week, Happiness by Little Mix. Absolutely love this song. I could listen to it on repeat while they're pushing me to struggle. So don't be surprised if you are spiritually messed with this week to an extent or just slip up occasionally. But there's a level of happiness, and it's like nobody can, or people can attempt to rain on your happiness, but I don't see them succeeding at least this week. And if they do, you bounce right back, okay? They're saying don't be surprised if that song plays or pops up at some point throughout the week. We'll begin by pulling a beginning oracle from the Starseed Oracle deck, and then we'll further speak upon our week or your week with the Modern Witch tarot deck. Ooh, bear with me. Do you see how I was just messed with a little bit? The cards started to fall in the midst of me getting ready to shuffle, but I was smiling, I chuckled, it didn't really get me down. That's your vibe this week. People are going to be inspired, and I feel like that's not really why. People are just going to be inspired by you in general. They were showing me you walking down the street in a very calm, cool, collected, grounded manner, but feeling like your presence is very demanding or just commanding. Okay. Alrighty, we have 3 coming out. The 7-Star Sisters, talking about birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. Your expressions this week, in the midst of a very zoned out perspective, thinking about things as a whole, okay? Very interesting. Feeling like you're not exactly where you need to be, but you'll get there. But your birthing creations this week, talking about how you are producing and developing quality work. Again, I feel like it's very inspirational. It's helping people potentially. But you're at the very least dancing through this week and just expressing oneself in a lot of ways. They're now showing me in particular, when I'm in my room at times, dancing to my music with my AirPods in before I get ready or just after the gym or something of the sort. And that happiness song is one of the songs that I find myself dancing to. Anyways, don't be surprised if that kind of situation happens throughout the week, whether it's a push from spirit to let loose, to have fun, or you just feel the inclination to show off, even if it's just by your lonesome, right? You're feeling very expressive. So don't hold it back from the world or from just oneself in general. Anyways, horrible wording, star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. There's an activation within oneself. I feel like you're being pushed to recognize that you're elevating. You may be thinking about, or someone may mention, astro traveling is what they're saying. Something of the sort. There's a feeling about you that's very angelic throughout the week, and that's part of why you're feeling so grounded, so calm, but not afraid to rant, okay? But your rants aren't overwhelming, I feel the need to say. Maybe at certain points, but then you check oneself, right? And you're like, okay, gotta breathe, gotta take a deep breath, gotta think about who I'm communicating with. So yeah, I feel like communicating is a huge part of your week. But there's something about your dreams as well as what I'm getting here. A potential activation within your sleep. And I feel like Spirit's communicating with you for the better and for the worse. So just, they're saying keep an eye out for that. But potentially discard it if need be. But anyways, it's part of your transformation. Your transmission is what they're saying again. Messenger, serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. Yeah, and I really feel like you are speaking with your motions, your hands, as I was seeing somebody go like this, you know, like very expressive or just wanting to communicate something so badly to help people, right? Potentially is what they keep saying. But I just feel like you're very giving, but very giving towards oneself as well throughout the week, feeling very concrete, but ready to move, ready to do what you need to do, right? Embarking upon a new situation potentially and bringing harmony and balance to that. Being the peace in a situation, even if you don't prepare oneself to be or expect to be. Wow. Let's pull some tarot. Bear with me. They were saying maybe pull one card for each one, but I think we're just going to do some cards in general for Leo. But I feel like there is a push to keep things simplistic, even if your schedule's becoming more complex, busier throughout this week for one reason or another. They're saying whether it's a new job, new projects, more socializing, you name it. You could find that you just have more clientele and customers coming in. And it's like, okay, well, where was this when I had this going on, right? Or that could simply be why things are feeling busier, but not heavier for one reason or another. Okay, interesting. I just recognized that I was pushed to do that with my ring 3 times. So now the number 3 coming into play. Okay, 3 will change your life. We have the King of Pentacles coming out as well as the Sun card. Here we are. It just feels like you're a ray of sunlight and you're saying to people once again, you can't effectively rain on my happiness like maybe once upon a time had taken place, or just, it feels like you're just, they're saying numb to the bullshit, right? Numb to the BS. So you're just feeling as if you are so focused on what you need to achieve, where you need to go, the migrating, right? The accomplishing your goals. And it's just like, got a lot to do. Okay, I'm just gonna laugh it off and move on forward, right? And with the King of Pentacles being pushed to sit back on your throne and recognize how confident you truly are feeling these days for one reason or another, or several reasons, and therefore manifesting what you desire. Thinking about your money in a very simplistic manner, knowing for one reason or another that you have so much financial comfort on the horizon. It feels like tarot readings are helping you immensely recently. They're saying mine, okay, for some of you, but I just feel as if you also are just thinking about the work you're producing and how that's effective in a lot of ways, or how you plan to change that within certain other new situations or changes in the future. Does that make sense? I feel like your money situation improving throughout the week, your career developments, what you create and develop through your work, right, with it, is helping you feel happier. Thinking about completion all the meanwhile. Don't reflect too much, okay? Let's keep pulling. The moment of silence throughout the week, whether it's common for you or less common, it's purposeful, it's helpful. Embrace it. Catch your breath, okay? Meditate is what I'm hearing. Ooh, I just was drawn to this at the bottom of the Moon card, which is at the bottom of the deck. You may find there's a spiritual presence or something very eerie about one point of each day, or one point in the week, okay? Don't let it get the best of you. Let's not forget about your dreams is what I'm hearing, okay? But yeah, there is an underlying focus on why you've been feeling a bit emotional recently, or just the secrecy, the mystery that you're exuding. Don't let that go, okay? The emotions, learn from it, grow from it, and let them go. Move right along. But there's something about the mystery about you and the secrecy you feel intuitively needing to keep within one situation that is accurate. And I feel like you're just needing to have patience with getting to what you want to get to, or with one's personal development changes. I feel like you could, for whatever reason, feel as if you're changing a lot, even if you can't put your finger on it, pinpoint exactly how. You're also reminded to have patience with the fact that, or being reminded rather, better wording, that the past disappointments, heartbreak are all playing into who you're becoming. even how you're changing throughout this week and surrounding it. Okay, very powerful messages. And with the Death and the Knight of Wands coming out, I just feel like you're a bit depleted at certain points. Don't force it. Don't over-exude it. Even if you feel like you have to work a lot or have certain obligations you have to fulfill or keep up with, it just feels like you are also thinking about an ending you just want, you desire. Almost wish you could push sooner along your timeline on your path. You'll feel as if that wouldn't be particular, excuse me, as I can't even say that word, won't necessarily be beneficial for oneself, for your situation, especially your finances, if it happens sooner. There's a lot of benefits to just allow for something to fizzle out or just end naturally, organically when it's meant to. That's going to differ as to what it is from case to case. It's as if you just passionately want to take your wand and just move towards the new. It'll happen when it's meant to, okay? They're saying a trip in one way, shape, or form in the future is going to give you a sense of freedom. All right, interesting. As we pull two more over here, we have 2, 2, 2 here. Remember we said twos in combination? Weird wording. They stopped me from saying horrible wording. All right, they're saying there's no such thing as horrible wording this week. It's only weird. Okay, and embrace it. All right, everything comes out the way it's meant to for a reason. Try not to correct oneself. But I do love that we have 2, 2, 2, but we have 3 of them. Okay, 2s and 3s this week being quite relevant once again. The King of Cups and the Hierophant. You could just feel a little bit restricted, a bit trapped in one way, shape, or form. Hence why you're desiring an ending, certain changes, more movement, more freedom. They're saying more peace. With the King of Cups and the Hierophant, and now hearing I'm more mature than you, okay, even though I feel like you wouldn't be saying that per se to someone's face, but I feel like that's the vibe you're giving off, or just feeling that way in one way, shape, or form. Feeling confident, especially towards the end of the week where there's a hint of emotion is how this is coming through. All that you desire, all that you're moving towards, feeling overworked, that's why you're feeling a bit emotional and desiring this change, to say the least. Informing oneself of what you need to know before you get to where you go. Does that make sense? It just feels like, as I saw 1222, look up that angel number meaning, there is a message for you. There's a lot of synchronicities throughout the week. Spirit is communicating loud and clear to stop stressing oneself out. That you're going to do what you need to do when you need to do it, get to where you want to go. But stressing oneself out between now and then is not going to help. It's going to disturb your manifestation process. Right? Keep reaching for your independence. Be smart with your money this week and moving forward, and you'll see what you want come to be in your external reality. Period. It's a week where you're reminded you're getting everything you want. I feel like I even forgot about that overall message, but it's just a week where you're getting everything you want because you're so zoned in, you're doing a lot, you're accomplishing a lot, you want and desire so badly. Keep it positive, keep it optimistic, and own where you want to move, what you want to accomplish, and you'll simply get everything you want. Period. Okay? They're saying keep that passion alive. So let's answer your question. I forgot to remind you in the beginning to stick with me to the very end to get an answer to your question. Anyways, they're saying you'll be a little bit forgetful at times. For Leo. As it picks up speed, you're getting an answer of yes. You got a yes. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Go have yourself an amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Leo.